Hi everyone, my name is Ren from Quicksave Interactive. We are going to be looking at the machine editor, mainly focusing on states and the hierarchy. What are states? States are the current status or mode of your game. For example, your game may be in the paused state or the playing state. Now, the hierarchy is an extremely useful tool in managing the complex logic that can occur within your states. Using the hierarchy, we can create events and transitions between our states as well. Let's take a look at the machine editor and learn more about the states and hierarchy systems. Here we have the machine editor. I will start off by creating our first state. In the hierarchy panel, I will click this plus icon button. This will add our first state to our hierarchy. I am going to rename this state root, as it is our first state at the top of the hierarchy. I am also going to set this state as our machine's initial state. This will let the machine know to activate this state when the machine first runs. In addition to our root state, let's create a few child states as well within our root state. Let's make sure that the root state is highlighted and active. And then let's click the plus icon button here to create a child state which exists within the root state. I will name this child state menu. I will also create another state within our root by selecting the root state and clicking the plus icon button again, and I will call this game. You will notice that each of the states have properties. These properties are used to define the complex logic that exists within your game's states. We can also define transitions, which allow us to create events that make it possible to move between states. As with any parent-child relationship when it comes to hierarchy systems, it is important to remember that the child states, in this case menu and game, will inherit the properties of the parent state, in this case root. This means, for example, if your root state has a button that is both active and visible, that button will also be active in the menu as well, and the game. But because the menu and game are sibling states, if there is a button active in the menu, it will not appear in the game state, and vice versa. In the same vein, it is also important to set an initial state for our parent state when it has children. The machine needs to know which of its states to have active first. So, we will click on the root state, and in the properties, there is this initial input box. I will set the menu as our initial state. And you can now see that both the root and the menu states are active in our hierarchy. The machine editor provides us with a clear and concise way of building and managing the complexities that can exist within finite state machines. I highly encourage you to experiment with the hierarchy of states when creating your game's flow. In the next video, we will be discussing transitions and events and how those are used to enter and exit states. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.